had a not bad start. Went out after turning up to the track late because there was a crash about 20 minutes from the track, which held us up for quite a number of hours along with some other competitors. Once that got out of the road, we turned up here about, I think it was 2, but after 2 o'clock, rolled the car out of the trailer and pretty much hit the track. Terrible line, hadn't even really looked at the track, just wanted to get on there and give it the beans really. Find what we can and can't do straight off the trailer. First lap was not real great. Second lap gave it a lot more berries. And yeah, that was 2 laps to tyres completed. Sweet as, got a good 30 odd with us this weekend. Came in, done some changes, went back out, didn't like those ones, went back to what we were. Went back out for some battles, a couple battle practices. Done some changes yet again in between then, and we just went back to what we know. Back to basics sometimes is a good thing. I think we're just going to run with what we know. It definitely feels the best, driven the most as it is with the car setup. I think it's suiting the track. Just got to get the line dialed a bit more. Yeah, so I'll work on that tomorrow. Boys just cranking away. Okay, and there he is. What's going on there, horse? Heaps.
Oh, heaps, man.
Heaps.
Just trying to find the correct tool, you know?
Yeah, there's a wee bit happening under there.
Ah, got them all now.
Yep.
That's all right.
What do you reckon tomorrow?
Number 1.
Number 1. Fuck, don't ask for too much. Oh.
It's got that tight.
Yeah. Yeah. A few more of these jobs.
Yeah.
Couple extra spanners.
Or are they 18? No, they don't look like it. No,
Yeah,
must be
they look
16.
like nuts and bolts. Shit, yeah, Barry. Yeah. That's practice over and done with. Beautiful day out here in Gisborne. There's the sun. Beautiful. It's definitely a lot hotter than it looks. Practice was not too bad, to be fair. Just getting a bit more comfortable with the track layout. The second outer zone's been a bit of a challenge for quite a few people to actually get there. Pretty much just had to give it some more gas, to be fair. Give it some more beans, and just pretty much change the line a wee bit for myself on the entry to get there. We've just done our last 2 laps, being practice, lead and a chase, and that was probably the best laps I've done all weekend. The boys are just getting into getting some fresh rubber. Car's just on a cool down. Tyres, then we'll line up for qualifying. See how we get on there.
Car's called Barry, but it's got a LS underneath the bonnet, but Brendan Fisher definitely one to watch. Said he was feeling pretty comfortable behind the wheel of his S chassis.
He's another one who mentioned, though, he did need to pick up his man coins for the outer zone 1 and 2, so hopefully he can nail the initiation, which will set him up for a really good run.
Here's a phrase we haven't heard for a while. Shout out to the Hedges if they're tuned in. They're man coins. So it's going to
done and dusted. Ended up in Q9. First lap wasn't great. Just took a wrong line on the entry, which didn't get us out to Ozone 2. The rest of the lap was quite good. Got in, getting the walls, felt like I got pretty good in the zones and the clips. Lap 2, tidied it up a bit. Was real happy with the whole lap until we got to the last wall ride. And yeah, just for whatever reason, I just had a bit of a mare myself. And yeah, cooked it, to be fair, and just wasn't on the wall like I was in the last few laps of practice. Bit of a bummer. Q9's where we ended up. Now we've just been waiting for our top 32, which will kick off in a wee bit, and then yeah, up with Matty Brown, I believe, is S13, and yeah, hopefully we get the win there, and we'll advance into Sunday and see how we get on. Just back in from our top 32 battle. We got the win, so that was pretty cool. Had a what I would say the best lap of the weekend in my lead run. Real happy with that. Feel like I got a whole heap better than my quali runs. Yeah, so into tomorrow. Boys are just doing a bit of servicing, nuts and bolts. I think we've got a bit of a sight lap going on tomorrow. Yeah, pretty good. Looking forward to tomorrow. We'll go and get ourselves some tyres changed over tonight. Yeah. Big thanks to Ash and Coomrose, Ben from Texture and Trowel, Phil from L&B Performance. Phil's also been away with us every round. And we've got one to go, and he's going to come away as well. Much appreciative for his help throughout the season, as well as 323 Automotive. Pretty much all these guys, I can't really do what I do without these guys. Big help regardless. Yeah, guess we'll tune in for tomorrow, and we'll see how we get on. Day 3, yeah, warm-ups. Bit of an overcast kind of day. Next to no wind. It's actually quite nice. Just on the warm-ups. Currently 20 to 9. The site lap at 9 o'clock. Hopefully we can do what we done yesterday in the top 32. Do a couple solid laps. And hopefully we get the win, and we'll go into the top 8. See what happens. Regardless where we come, I'm pretty stoked with where we are. It's been quite a mission to get to Gisborne. It's been quite an adorable event. To be fair, Pookie was the reason behind our, I guess you could say, campaign this year. Gisborne would have to be so far probably my favourite track and event. It's really well run. The locals have been pretty sweet. It's actually quite cool seeing a bunch of new people. Merch 10 as well has all been, we've had that all set up by the D1NZ merch trailer, and that's been going quite well. Yeah, even shooting over there when I can, just seeing some people, come up for a yarn, come and grabbing some posters, seeing some kids. Kids is the main reason why I do the merch side of things. I always like that kind of stuff as a kid, and sort of do the same for them, you know, sort of you know, whatever I do in the way of the merch side of things, or cars or anything, if it leads into someone getting into the sport later on in the future, well, that's quite cool, because that's just future growth really. Yeah, another way of sort of giving back. Get the sponsors out there. It's quite cool being such a small facility here, just seeing people with their merch on. Yeah, just on the warm up, not too far away from side laps for our top 16. Yeah, our big coos are just on the shine ups. Yeah, there he goes. Good gear, Barry. That's the spot.
70 of our favourite drivers ready to go head-to-head as we go straight into the top 8. Brent and Blake Miles, is he your champion in waiting, or will Brendan Fisher spoil his party and put him on the trailer? Very few have managed to do it this season, and this is why Blake Miles, the ninja, absolutely destroying 1, 2 and 3, just like a knife sharp blade there, straight through those zones, cutting through the track here. The Miles Motorsport machine laid out on the side there, champ vision on the front window, Carter's tyres from Pukekohe down here, Craig and the team supporting Blake this weekend, and Blake Miles, the ninja, just absolutely chopping this course to pieces. Between 1 to 2, and I'm only saying that because it's Blake, right? We've got to find something to criticise him on, otherwise he's going to just get a big head and think he's the champion. Oh, but he just about is. Speaking of, Brendan Fisher out front doing a great job there, filling up 1, 2 and 3, throwing down a nice lead run here for Blake Miles to try and chase Blake, going to try and get his eye in as he moves forward potentially in the battle tree. Now Blake potentially could get out a bit deeper there. Blake doing a good job in the chase position, has great proximity here. Brendan Fisher throwing down out front here, delivering a great chaseable lead for Blake Miles to throw down in the chase position. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for 2 hard charging young guns. So Stephen's back in the conductor's position, and going through is
1 more.
Oh, it's a 1 more time, Joe. Look at that. 1 judge in favour of Blake, 1 in favour potentially to keep himself ahead of Riley McEwen, who can close up. Miles initiating away, doing one of those ninja-like runs, and right along the yellow line there. Brendan Fisher deep out in the wall there, trying to go with Blake Miles out front. He has that Turbo Smart Turbo singing, and Brendan Fisher turns it round. That might be what you see as we switch over. Brendan Fisher now will have the lead opposite Locomotive Sport, who is powering the bonnet up against Blake Miles. Vision laid out, Miles Motorsport sponsored entry. Blake Miles has been absolutely clinical in all of his chases this season. Very rarely has he been beaten, and that's why he is the benchmark in pro sport competition at the moment. Blake Miles just making a nuisance of himself. He is right there. He could lean out the window. He could order a hamburger in Brendan Fisher's window, and he is again going to put the pressure back up on him on the CRC wall. Elects not to go right out on the wall there, Joe. Maybe just feeling that he doesn't need to be right there that time.
Brendan Fisher, let's talk about your weekend. Worth the trip?
Yeah, that was a definite curry up, wasn't it? That was a bit of a bummer. That lead run just had on Blake there. That was probably the best of the weekend for myself, or what it felt like anyway. Just had a brain fart pretty much in the chase. Not even real shot what went on there other than a cock up, to be honest. But there's always Bay Park to come.
Mate, it's been good to see you get out there and shred. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, cheers, eh? Thank you.